Hey, I'll try to make this one faster. We're going to take a look at the two songs today, actually. We're going to be looking at, why did I forget the names? Behind Me and Let Go of Your Hands. They're both made in the same project. So this stuff right here is Behind Me. This stuff is a scrapped thing, which then turned into the other arrangement, which is Let Go of Your Hand. Let's see here. So we're gonna look at this. So this is the first time I started using some native plugins, because I think I started this project on my laptop, which I don't have like any of my plugins on there, so I had to use native plugins and samples. So I did the most with what I had, and I actually really enjoyed it. Fruity bass kick, or fruity kick, whatever you call it. Also, bass drum, which I don't think I ended up using. Some variations. I'll show you the other sounds. That is drum pad. Very cool. Has a ton of presets. Look at all that. This sound is cool. It has a ton of reverb on it. Oops. What am I trying to do here? So that's the original sound. And then ton. An 808 kit that I can use. Crispy. This looks like it's a sample of an oboe, and it's screwed around with a bunch, so it doesn't even sound like one. Nice little pluck. This is a soft snare. Oh, no. And it's really far in the background. We got reverb. It's quite down. It's to the left a little bit. And it looks like I turned it to the left before it goes into the reverb, so that the reverb is, the reverb still has a balanced stereo field. Love this. A little toy piano sample. And another edited one right there. Looks like it's a bit sharp. I don't know what the midis are for, probably vocoders. That sounds like a flute. Another oboe. Those ones don't look like they were used. Or I think they were used, but then I bounced them, consolidated them. That's a loud bass. Oops. Let's see what else. Love that. That's an interesting one. It's just a sequence using the performer function of the performer of Massive, and it's going into the Scream filter. Really fat bass right there. Distortion, dimension expander, two oscillators that are just detuned a little bit from each other. And that one's silent for some reason. Anyway, let's look at the track. So we start with these pads. The effects on here, GMS has effects built in, and you can use an X and Y. So I change it in harsh ways right there. And it happens more through here, less so as it's being sidechained.
I thought that I had found a way to make it on my own. Since we got caught in the zone, have you noticed I've been gone?
Up here, we have that tambourine thing. It's actually a bunch of different pitches and velocities. We have a bunch of automation happening here. So I took the original pad from the beginning and consolidated it, looped every quarter note, or looped the first quarter note of every bar, and then it looks like I played around with the formant shift of one that's an octave up. Really making it sound glitchy, and then layering that original octave below it, give it some space, and it just kind of continues through the whole thing. This, I'm not sure about this sound. Okay, so together, these are also that pad. Oh no, this is... This is a pad that I lost, but I consolidated it. It looks like I panned them to create a chorus effect, and obviously playing with Stretch Pro again with the formant. And it's sidechained. And we have just the regular one happening there. And all of that is sidechained. So we have some nice pads happening. That's when the vocals come in. Here are a bunch of scrapped ones. And then let me show you the effects chain on the vocals.
I thought that I had found a way to make it on my own. Is it even?
So we've got...
I thought that I had found a way.
Oh boy, we have a lot of things happening here. So it's being set to channel 15. And here are the effects we got. Maximus really maximizes it, crunches it down. Narrowing it to the mids, and then honing that in. I don't know why I used 2. I probably could have gotten away with 1. And then just like the other, just like probably, I sent it over to a second channel, just so I can control the end result without messing around with this one, which is good habit. It's also being sent to these other 2 channels that I think are amplified a little bit. They both have BitSpeak on them, amazing plugin. It's kind of like a vocoder and a bit crusher combined, and it'll give it some nice dimension. They're each panned. It's also sent to a vocoder channel and to a reverb channel,
I thought that
because I do that reverb sidechaining again.
I thought that I had.
I think it happens here.
Is it resting my time? Resting.
Okay, no, it doesn't happen until the second chorus. Let's see here. What is this? Oh, we have a little bass thing happening there. We have some hats that come in. That must be a format of something else. This frequency.
Is it even worth it to make?
The original chords come in right there. Track 15 looks like it goes.
Is it even worth it?
Oh, yeah, so the original track is sent to the master a little bit, but mostly there. So it's almost doubling it. It's not good practice to do that, but it gives it an interesting phasing effect that I liked. Here's what it would sound like with no effects.
Is it even worth it to make something less than perfect? I don't think that I have anything that's...
Obviously that's with the auto-tune. I think I bounced it after I did that. Right here, I think this is the reverb, and watch what happens. Yeah, so the reverb kind of comes up and then cuts off. It's really cool sounding. Yeah, looks like the bit speaks are being, they got brought up a little bit. I don't know if you can hear that. Let's see if we can hear it.
Perfect, I don't think. Perfect, I don't think that.
Add some breath and dimension.
Say.
There's really not much happening in the chorus of this. More reverb, swelling.
You sing to me from the TV screen. The snow is falling and
then this is the part where the side chaining with the reverb is finally happening.
the snow is falling and I'm catching myself longing for a word from you.
Oh wait.
But it's starting to get lonely.
Where is it?
The snow is falling and I'm catching myself longing for a word from you. But it's starting to get lonely. Did I do this to myself?
I guess I don't have it happening. Never mind. What did I do right here? Some new instruments come in, so I'm gonna play the instrumental. And that's when these soft stares start coming in. I also have this sample. This is me actually playing my piano, a completely unrelated song, and I just kind of brought it in to have some kind of sample to work with, because obviously my computer didn't have any samples on it. So that sounds like it's already chopped a little bit. Can we find the original track? Is this it? Nope. It's probably one of the first ones I had in here. Yeah. It's a very long recording. I really like the sound of this part. That's nice. Stretch Pro for the win. Anyway, I looped that section. Let's see, where are we? We're right here. Okay. I looped, so I did that. And that just literally loops the whole time during that second part. I have these two little stick samples. Let's see if I have any effects on here. Okay, just compression and stuff. Then there is that toy piano comes in. There's also this part right here. It looks like the vocoder happens for like one line.
Did I do this to myself?
Kind of emphasize that line. You can barely hear it. I even forgot about it.
Did I do this to myself?
I probably should have raised the volume on that more. We have... Here is the toy piano happening.
When I hold your body to my own.
Some swell happening with the reverb. And then there's some new stuff happening with the chopping here. And some pad stuff happening. And then the volume goes down. Performance shifting. And the piano swells up again, but also calms down. And the chorus happens again. Is it any different this time?
Is it even worth
Nope. So after that, we get into this last part, which is just those original, the original synth patch from the beginning of the song, just with new chords. Really hard cuts between sound and no sound. So literally, a lot of people thought the song ended after here,
you down?
but it's not over.
Don't misuse the trust I put in you.
And there's that reverb trailing off. Alright, let me split this up, so we'll do Let Go of Your Hand next. I will be back. Actually, let's look at the master of this. Nothing. Sweet. I pretty much maxed out the channels on this. When we get to the other song, it's a lot more complicated than this one. So yeah, I will see you there.